Good. Let's decipher. The index of the Spartacus encyclopedias seems to have a connection with this letter. Elementary. My dear Watson, I congratulate you on your investigation. This letter seems to well and truly confirm the organised trafficking of bodies in London.
My God, how dread...
Watson, we must go to the address that appears in this...
It hasn't left my side since the beginning of this...
I'll also be putting on my workman's disguise.
But what about me,
Stay as you are, Watson. Find Wharfdale Road on the map of London.
Understood, Holmes. Yes, I have, Holmes.
Here we are, Watson, 17 Wharfdale Road. Let's begin.
You think so, Holmes? This house...
Closed. This lock is solid, but given the layer of dust accumulated in the square, this door must rarely... This door was recently reinforced. Numerous footsteps. Apparently this passage is... This wheel is in good shape, but it is impossible. This rope seems strong. It is sure to come in handy. This wheel is in good shape, but it is impossible. This stone was blocking the wheel. No, I can't do that. Look, if we lift a board from this window, we should...
You are joking, Holmes?
No, I can't do that. This trolley seems to be in good condition, apart... A tarred cover. No, I can't take it like... There, this piece of tarpaulin is very thin, but...
But what the devil are you doing?
This lock is solid, but very old. I should be able to...
What shall we do, Holmes?
This lock is solid, but very old.
What shall we do, Holmes?
There, by sliding this piece of tarred tarp...
Incredible!
These little metal instruments are rather curious. Some makeup applicators. These jars contain chemical products. I have no... door. We must find a way to get down through it, Watson.
Incredible!
Excellent. Now, on to the next step. I will go down alone, Watson. Try to cover for me if someone...
Understood, Holmes.
It is a stretcher that can be dismantled. Rings, wedding rings, gold... pincers. A hammer. I'll take it. This may come in handy. This may come in handy. This old box must have held nails a long time ago. Clothing that appears to be destined. A pointed poker. This is sure to come. A coffin, recently made. Closed. Numerous footsteps. Here's an electrical mechanism. Turning the handle should supply it with energy. Ah, it would seem that there is a broken connection. Here's an electrical mechanism. Here's an electrical mechanism. Excellent. Now, onto the next. This box is broken. The wires must be reconnected. Pray, think. Elementary.
That's good, Holmes. I don't know why you brought...
Perfect, Watson. This bent key just needs a little This may come in handy. 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 Let's hope that it really is the key.
And so, Holmes?
This little instrument will serve perfectly as a pin.
But what the devil are you...
Elementary.
But what the devil are you doing, Holmes?
No, I can't do that. This stone was blocking the... Excellent. Now, on to the next step. I need something. Look, if we lift a ball...
You are joking, Holmes?
I need something. I hope this ladder will support my weight. I need something. Let's go.
My God, Holmes.
For us to find out this woman is dead, Watson.
Yes, several days ago, Holmes, but the body is perfectly preserved.
Strange smell. What do you think, Watson?
A zinc chloride solution without a doubt.
Some makeup applicator. Someone made up this corpse. The lips have been colored and the rings around the eyes kept.
To what end? Look, Holmes, a label from the London...
This old photo shows a young man dressed... Amusing. The man in the photo, taken in 18... Look at this photo. It is inscribed Ethel Broome Street, 1851 to 1878. This young woman who died 10 years ago looks like the one stretched out on... These clothes are new, just like the deceased's dress. Watson, this corpse was embalmed and made up. All is clear, Watson. A charlatan passing himself as a prince.
which explains the disappearance of corpses at the London...
This may come in handy. This door was recently reinforced. This cheap jewel must be an accessory. Glass eyes in all shapes and all colors. It's a puzzle box. Let's... There we are. Magnificent. This square object is very unusual. This letter speaks of a sign of recognition. Someone made up this...
To what end? Holmes, I hear a cab stopping in the courtyard.
It is probably the dealer's, Watson, but instead of running...
You are joking, Holmes? Well, then, you best tell me why you're here, otherwise I'll make you talk myself. Well, then, you best... Oi, what you doing there, you? It's private in here.
Come. We have come to collect our packet.
Oh, well then, you just had to say. I was told that you weren't no tramps, but I weren't expected...
Yes.
Well, the subject ain't ready yet. I ain't done with it.
Well, that's,
Say, we have personal orders too for some...
What type then? Oi, I don't hack up my dollies.
But you wouldn't happen to have a colleague who might furnish...
No, you can't make a copper doing that nowadays. For a few coppers, hospital bloke might help you.
I understand. And what do you do with the corpses once you're finished with them?
well, if you'll excuse...
He's got a funny...
Oi, it's normal.
So, Holmes, the corpses that have disappeared from the London hospital are used...
Yes, it all suggests nothing of it. In the medical world, all dealings would be visible. The crook we met confirmed this viewpoint. It's hard to imagine, therefore, that our wife...
What lead should we follow now, Holmes?
Try to learn more about Tumblety. This squibby should give us some... While we wait, Watson, I would ask you to inform your colleagues of your recent discovery.
You are right, Holmes. Another false lead followed by the police, Holmes? Yesterday's Times says that a John Fitzgerald, who had claimed responsibility for the murder of Annie Chapman, has finally been released. He was, it says, lying. It's incredible. It's been more than 3 weeks since the murderer struck, and the tension is as strong as ever. The press won't stop talking about him, and people are still full of fear.
I doubt it, Watson. Everything leads me to believe that he is in hiding and waiting for the right moment. The area is packed with police.
You think he will start again?
I have every reason to believe nothing will stop him short of his arrest or his death. Sadly, our investigation has reached a dead end.
Yes, how awful. And what of the case of the burnt mat?
Oh, that's a matter of little interest, and resolving will be of no benefit, above all to Miss Fleming. Ha! I hear the footsteps of my faithful...
Mr. Holmes, the scribbler resurfaced. At last word, Pounce saw him racing to Central News Agency where he works.
Excellent, Wiggins. And still nothing on the doctor?
Sorry, Mr. Holmes. He's one sleep.
Good work. Here's something. I must leave you, Watson. If I can get my hands on this bulling, I will have much more interesting news on the bothersome Tumblety. I have only to change. If you can, Watson, I entreat you to stay here and await my word. We may not be...
You can count on me.
I must go to the Central News Agency. I'm at the press agency where Bull...
What do you want?
It would be very informative to search Bulling's desk before meeting him. Good evening. I'm looking for Tom Bulling.
He isn't here. He must be sleeping off somewhere. He gave me a tip. He wanted to save a scope for me. He always gets a good dirt.
Listen, Scoop.
Wait, what's this
Bulling promised me a reward for info. There's a charlatan who does spiritualist seances.
I'll give you your dues.
I'll write down the address of the hideout on the...
Understood. I'll go alone.
Hey, you wouldn't have a little something in a...
Look on Bulling's desk.
Watson won't be pleased that I'm